Hello, Eben Outdoors. I'm here today to fish at West Point Lake. Right now, it is cold. It is about 50 degrees right now, and it's so cold. You can see behind me that the water is so low because there's construction going on at West Point Lake. In last summer, if it was last summer, where I'm standing right now, I'll be under the water right now. But because of the construction going on, they drain the water low. I think somewhere around January, the water will be, they will finish the project. So today, I'm here to catch some fish. And let's see what God will bless me with today. So, let's go fishing! Hey, look at my rod. Has been bent, there's a fish there. Wow, look at that. I left my camera stand on the other side there. But look at how bent my fishing rod is. Let me get this fish out. Look at the catfish that I just caught. Look at my fishing rod. Look at it. I am going to bring all of my stuff here. Not about 30 minutes that I casted my fishing rod. Yeah, 30 minutes. Look at that. Woo! I am bringing all of my stuff this way here. Oh, I am so happy catching this fish. Oh man, look at that. Whew. Look at it. This is about a 6-pounder. First fish of the day. Woo! My goodness. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to put a string on it and take it back and leave it in the water. It is cold, man. It is cold. What? I brought my stuff from the other side. I have 2 rods. There is one, and there's one there. Woo! I am shaking. Oh my goodness. It is cold, but I'm glad that I came to fish. You know, my wife, she prayed with me over the phone to come home with fish. And God has done it. Woo! I'm waiting for more bites. Now I'm fishing with gizzard with garlic. Gizzard with garlic. Caught this fish. Gizzard with garlic. Well, the sun is going down, it's getting darker, and it's just after 5 p.m. So it looks like this is the only catfish that I'm catching today. But this video is about catch, clean, cook the Nigerian way. Maybe you've not seen the way Nigerians cook catfish, but in this video you will see how we cook and eat our catfish. So I'm going to pack up now and then go home, clean the fish, and then you will see how we clean and cook catfish in Nigeria. This is a 10-pound fish. Look at that. Ooh, this is my best BP of a catfish. 10-pound catfish. So now I'm going to cut it into steak. That is the way we cut catfish. Now I've cut the head from the body. Now, when you fillet fish, you start the fillet from somewhere here. You know, from there, and then you fillet the fish to the tail. In Nigeria, we do not fillet fish. We don't. We cut our fish into steaks. And the head, we eat the head. Now, let me show you something. From this point, all this way is a big chunk of meat. Look at. You see that? This is all meat. All meat. Now I'm going to, I can't find my meat axe. I'm going to see if I can use my big knife to divide the head into two. And you'll see the big chunk of meat. From here is all meat. But here in America, we throw the head away with this chunk of meat here. But let me cut it into two and you guys will see. Okay, look at it. I've cut the head into two. Look at this big chunk of meat. See, when you fillet fish and you throw away the head, this is part of what you throw away. But in Nigeria, we eat the head and we have extra meat here. Look at that. Look at this meat that you throw away. So now I'm going to cut the body into steaks now. Look at the meat from the head. Look at that. I cut it into small pieces. This is what we throw away here when we fillet fish. Look at extra meat. Extra meat. Now I've not even cut the body of the fish, but just the head. The meaty part of the head. Look at that. Now, because this fish is big, so the way I'm going to cut it into steak is different. So, because you see, look at the inside. The whole of this is meat. So I'm going to cut it okay. You see? So I'm going to turn it this way and also cut it the same way. Okay. Okay. So all right, you can see. Now, if you fillet this fish, you will not get so many meat from this fish. But the way we do it, you see, you get lots of meat, fish. Now, we eat bones, so that's why we don't fillet fish in Nigeria. This is how we do it. And you know that catfish does not have too many bones. Now look at that. So we'll have lots of meat from this fish. See, but if you fillet the fish, you won't get a lot of meat from it. Now we eat catfish with the skin. We eat catfish with the skin. We do not remove the skin. So you need a sharp knife. Now this is where the fin used to be, but I cut off the fin. Now you can fry it, you can boil it. You see, we still have a lot of meat. So I will need a bigger knife to cut this part of the fish. Just look at the amount of fish in this bowl. Look at the steak with the bone in the middle. This is how we cut our fish in Nigeria. Cut them as steak with the bone. And you know, catfish doesn't have much bone except the middle bone. So you can see. And then this is the meat from the head. Now I'm going to put these ones in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. Then whenever we want fish, we just go into the freezer and just get fish from the freezer. But this one from the head, I'm going to season it and then put it in the fridge till tomorrow and then fry it. Now, we don't bread our fish when we fry it. We don't. It was when I came to America I started eating breaded fish. In Nigeria, we don't. We will season it like this, fresh. Allow the season to go into the fish and then we'll fry it. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use to season the fish. Okay, this is what I'm going to use to season the fish. You can use any fish seasoning that you like. You can get it from African store and from Caribbean store. It's a fish seasoning, a taste of Jamaica. So I like this seasoning. So I'm going to put some seasoning, not too much, and then I'm going to mix it together. And then leave it in the fridge till tomorrow. So I'm still going to mix it very well. So we'll wait and see the outcome tomorrow. Now, yesterday I seasoned the catfish meat from the head yesterday. So today we are going to fry it. It's been seasoned. And then the head is in the pot. And we're going to cook pepper soup with it. In Nigeria, we love using catfish for pepper soup. Just as you heard the name, pepper. It means it's a spicy hot soup. But we love it. But today, I'm not going to make it really spicy because my wife does not eat very spicy food. But since I'll be the only one eating it because my wife doesn't eat the egg, my wife is an American, so I respect her for that. But I'm the only one, so I'm not going to make it really spicy, but a little bit spicy, you know. So we're going to fry the fish, and then we're going to cook pepper soup. Yesterday, I sent the picture of this catfish to my family members in Nigeria and my friends here, and they all said, wow, this is big. And one of my friends said, I'm coming to your house to eat pepper soup. Because that's what we love to do with catfish. Oil is hot, so I'm going to put the catfish that has been seasoned into the oil. So let's see. Okay, it's not very hot yet, so we'll just leave it in there to see when the oil is very, very hot. So, well, it's hot, but it's not as hot as it should be. Leave that in there. So, okay, you can see it's bubbling. It's bubbling. Now, see, that is the head of the catfish. It's inside the pot with water. Now, while waiting for the oil to be, let's do this. Now, with the pepper soup, let me, okay. Now, for the pepper soup, I'm using grounded cayenne pepper. I'm going to use tomatoes. I'm going to use chicken bouillon, and then I'm going to use this spice that we use for pepper soup, and also I'm going to use grounded shrimp. We call it crayfish, but it's grounded dried shrimp to give it flavor. So I'm going to pour the tomatoes inside the water, Now taking the pepper soup spice, it depends on how much you want to put in the pot. So I don't want it to be too much. And then the cayenne pepper, what I will do is, as it cooks, I will take, if it's not as hot as I want, I keep adding the cayenne pepper. And then the shrimp, you see, that is the ground dried shrimp. Okay, and then I'm going to add the bouillon that will sweeten it, give it flavor also. So as it boils, I'll keep testing it until it gets to the flavor and the sweetness that I want. Okay, so I'm going to cover it. Okay, now the oil is hot, so I'm going to put the fish. See, it's not breaded. Okay, so let me show it to you. Look at that, and look at the pepper soup. So we'll give it some time to fry, to cook, and then we'll come back and see what is going on. Let's see what's going on. Now this is the pepper soup. Now the pepper soup is cooked. Now while it was cooking, I kept testing the soup, so I added a little bit more of a bouillon to it. So pepper soup is ready. The frying fish is not ready yet, because usually pepper soup will get cooked first before you're frying fish, because you are boiling it. So that is the head of the fish. So we'll let it cool down a little bit before putting it in the pot, in the plate. And then for the fish, okay, it still need some time for the bottom to be dried, because if not, it will break off. You know, if you fillet fish and you use bread, the bread protects the fish from breaking. But in this case, there is no bread on the fish. So I will have to let it cook some more before I will turn the fish. Okay, so let me turn the fish over. Let's see. So wow. I'm trying not to let it break. Alright. So now we'll let this side get cooked too. Well, the fish, the fried fish is ready. So this is how we fry our fish without breading it. You see? Let me turn off the stove. Now, look at that. Golden brown with no bread on it. So, and this fish is from the head of the catfish and also with the pepper soup. But yet, here in America, we throw away the head when we catch catfish or any fish. But in Nigeria, we eat the head. Look at it. So I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll test the pepper soup and test the fried fish. I do not have cooler in my mouth. So if I try to eat this fish now, I'm going to regret it because the top of my mouth will peel, the skin in my mouth or my tongue, it will it's going to peel off. So I'll let it cool down a little bit and then we'll do taste testing. All right. This is the fried fish and this is the catfish head pepper soup. So let's try the fried fish. Now you can see that the bone is in there. But once you break it, you see, that's the bone right there. So the bone comes off. And then that is the fish. Let's taste it. You see, the inside is soft, while the outside is a little bit dry. But the seasoning is perfecto. You see? Look at it. And look at the skin of the catfish. The skin of the catfish. And I'm going to eat it now. You see? Telling you, this is delicious. I'm telling you. See, the bone comes off. Now, so this is how the skin looks like when you fry it. This tastes really good. This fish was seasoned right. See? That is the bone of the head. The bone in the fish. Let's try the pepper soup. Now, let me show you. See, that is the head. Look at the soup. So the way you do it is you use a spoon, drink it. Now, it's a little bit spicy, but that is good. In Nigeria, we love pepper soup. Some people love it real spicy. This is a soup. When you are sick or when you have cold, you can also cook pepper soup because the spicy of the soup will help your cold. Or if you have a problem with your nose, you can't breathe well, drink spicy hot pepper soup, and that will help you. Now, for you to enjoy the head of the catfish, you change from spoon after drinking the soup to your natural spoon. Now, from the head, look at this is fish. From the head that we throw away here. But look at that. Tastes good. Look at fish from the head. Now it's the bone right there. Look at fish from the head. That's bone. Well, let me not bore you guys with you guys watching me to finish this head. But I'm going to sit down and enjoy this head. Pieces it, I'm telling you. But thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And click on the notification bell so every time I upload new video, you will be notified. Thank you, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.